the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Utah.
The crowd is coming here to Vivint Smart Home Arena, Salt Lake City, Utah, to cheer on their Jazz. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game against Portland. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And I was impressed with how comfortable they looked in that environment, made the most of their possessions.
They were extremely efficient, Greg. They ran their offense well and took good high percentage shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for New Orleans right now, settling into the new season now, Doris, some teams really finding that groove and their rhythm. Talk about what they can do to maintain that. Sometimes it's easier to get there, but then to maintain it becomes the real chore.
Right, and that's where coaching comes into play. Guys trying to pull the right string, play the right notes with their teams. And obviously, one of the most important things you can have on a night-by-night basis is energy, consistent energy on the defensive end. If you stay in the moment, you focus on the next play. I know 82 games can be a grind, Kev, but if you break it down into smaller chunks, it becomes much more manageable.
Good idea. Matthews, no good. Here's Samori. And the Pelicans miss again. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Utah. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And when you shoot a high percentage from distance, that gives you momentum and really keeps the opponent on the ropes.
The other thing it does, Greg, it opens up the floor, right? The other team had zero answer for their outside shooting in that one.
A nice shot by AI.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
Here's Hilliard. And he banks in the layup.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to AI. Got a piece of it. Garrison. Now Mitchell. 20 points for him last game against Washington. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Utah shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
I'll tell you, he's coming through for them at the free throw line today. His form has been perfect.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. He knows they have to dig in on defense. They're facing a really talented offense. He said if those guys get going, we're going to be on the wrong end of some long runs. We have to be disciplined, work together, and make those second, third, and fourth efforts on plays, whatever it takes to get a stop. We'll see if they can get a win in this first matchup between the teams this year. Back to you, Kevin.
Great, David, thanks. There are some weapons they have to contain today, and Coach let his guys know it.
Yeah, there's not a lot of question as to what you have to do to be successful against this team. You've got to clamp down on D.
I think game prep is a little different when you're facing these guys. All the focus has got to be on slowing down their attack.
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation.
And here are the numbers for AI. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, averaging 33 points, 15 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you love his anticipation. All those steals, he's always a step ahead, reading plays before they develop.
There's a sneakiness, a craftiness. You think he's not watching, and suddenly he's taking the ball in the other direction.
Now here's Hardaway. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Well, despite his struggles from the field in this period, you know he's going to keep asking for the basketball.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
AI kicks to Davis. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Here's Quinn. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Wizards in Washington.
You know, he was also one of their key contributors on the glass. His effort was terrific.
That's tipped. Mitchell outside. There's the pass to Hilliard. And Matthews kicks to Quinn. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Well, the height advantage in this matchup becomes a big factor when he's in the low box.
Here's Quinn, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Quinn passes to Hilliard, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Quinn. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And New Orleans pushing it up now. AI with the ball. And Hardaway gets it to go.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Pelicans, number 1.
They're taking advantage of every mistake that their opponents are making. I mean, they're really converting points off those turnovers.
Another miss by Utah. The Pelicans trail. Pass to AI. Kicks it to Davis. And the New Orleans Pelicans with another turnover here.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. This past month, he's really set himself apart. 9th in shooting percentage, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Count that bucket. Mitchell's got 8.
Well, he's one of those guys who's kept their offense clicking. They're in front thanks in no small part to what this guy's done.
AI kicks to Davis. Here's Garrison. Tries again, and it's good on the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Randall. Nice ball movement by Utah. Again, Mitchell missing. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. To the inside, Garrison. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. That one goes. Count it.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Matthews finds Randall. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Guys, how often do you see an alley-oop designed for your guard? Donovan Mitchell defies explanation.
And that was an unleashed chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play, sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's AI. He's coming off a 34-point game against Portland.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
3-on-3. Here's Mitchell. Misses off the left iron.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
To the wing on the left, to the middle. Here's Garrison, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. 8 points for him.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Utah calls timeout. In the past, it has been suggested, Doris, that up-tempo teams couldn't maintain that style and then go on to win the playoffs. Is that an outdated theory and thought process?
Well, I think it has always contingent on the team, Kevin. If you think back to the Lakers show.
New Orleans shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
Randall out there with Allen. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Bradley. And it's Quinn in at the two-guard spot. That's the group right now for Utah. AI passes to Harrington. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harrington's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pelicans. The drive by Mitchell.
Well, see, now, Mitchell is a quick-footed guard, and he's going to get defenders in compromising situations.
Utah shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The Jazz making a switch here. Hilliard's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Davis is checked in. The pass to Baxter. Markkanen kicks to AI. To the paint, cuts off the pass. And now Utah, fast break, lets it go from 14. And it's off the back rim, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. On the wing, Mitchell shoots from 14, and Davis pulls it down.
Man, with the defense laying off him, you know he's going to pull the trigger. They're lucky he didn't burn him.
AI kicks to Markkanen. Back to AI. Here's Baxter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line. And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He scored 34 points and seemed to be playing in slow motion with a huge number of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, David, no doubt he'll have the defense focused on him here after that stunning game last time out.
You better believe it. He'll be looking at double teams, guys up in his jersey all game long.
I think that's the way this guy likes it. He wants a challenge. It makes him more focused, more determined to show what a force he can be.
Pelicans leading by 7. Pass to Baxter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And no doubt they've been the more efficient team in this first half.
Well, I think they're getting quality shots, and it's thanks to how aggressive they have been in this half.
Allen against Markkanen. Passes to Mitchell. He kicks it to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Quinn. And the 3 off target.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Back to AI. Down low. Here's Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about the excellent court vision, just keeping the defense off balance?
I'll tell you, Greg, his passing has been absolutely outstanding. He is threading the needle right now.
Utah calls timeout.
Well, I mean, he needs to talk to his guys. The interior defense has been horrific.
Absolutely no rim protection whatsoever. At this point, the other team is walking all over them on the inside.
The league's long-distance Bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
You look at AI. He's a tremendous shooter, and he's going to get his share of votes, but he'll probably be on the outside of this year's three-point contest, looking in.
And I'm sure he thought he'd be higher in the voting than he is, but, man, it's hard to separate all these great shooters we have in the league today.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
To the paint, it's stolen by Randall. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Allen, and then Allen slams it in.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Here's Sue. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Jazz trail by 7. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Allen. He feeds it to Mitchell. It's blocked. And that'll be Utah as it goes out of bounds. Jazz retain possession. Puts it up off the inbound. Connects. The jumper drops. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
AI passes to Davis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
And here we go. AI heading to the hoop. And AI throws it down.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Right side Davis. It's stolen. Lobbed up there for Mitchell.
You see Donovan Mitchell finding his rhythm. You're in for a long night. He is effortless offensively.
AI passes to Davis. New Orleans moving it around. 2 points. That one goes. 10 points for him.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Quinn kicks to Randall. Pass to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Doris, for rookies, beyond skill, what attributes do you think they need to have an early shot at success?
Yeah, I think one of the things that you always wonder about, and one of the great players in history, Kevin Garnett, talks about the impact that other older players had on him. Sam Mitchell, when he first arrived in the league, they taught him the work habits necessary to succeed at a high level. So the first thing you'd have to have is commitment to work. And the second thing is the right temperament. An NBA season spans 82 games over 6 months. There will inevitably be ups and downs. And how do you weather both of those things, Kevin?
New Orleans making a switch here. Haywood's checked in. New Orleans leading by 8. Inside. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. Here's Garrison. Back to AI. Shot clock at 5. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Utah's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Mitchell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And here are some big men who, when they get it in tight, are as close to a sure thing as we've got. Here are the top field goal percentage leaders among NBA centers and power forwards. Anthony Davis, third.
And most of the guys on that list have that unique combination of power and finesse. I mean, a very physical presence with an equally soft touch.
And all with an outstanding work ethic as well. Constant effort and motion, always doing whatever they can to get the best possible position and the ultra-high percentage shot.
Hardaway's checked in for New Orleans. Right wing. AI up top. Poked away, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. With this break, we have a chance to break down where the assist has been coming from tonight between the front and back court for the Pelicans.
And their guards have been the ones to really set the tone here tonight with their ability to create shots. You talk about the big fellas. They love to play with guards who try to keep them involved offensively.
Here's Garrison. It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Randall passes to Mitchell. Kicks it to Quinn. From the wing. That one good for 2. Quinn's got 9.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
To the inside. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Poked loose. Randall passes to Carlson. The pass to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in. 11 points in the game.
Well, to me, this is what great point guards do. Donovan Mitchell demonstrating just how skilled he is at connecting with open teammates.
The feed now to AI. It's tipped. 1:19 left to play here in the half. Pass to Quinn. Fires the 3. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the second quarter, he has been on fire.
Here's Garrison. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Yeah, they've gone away from the triple as they look to protect this lead.
Jazz trail by 5. Randall outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Over Hardaway, and it's Mitchell missing. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Puts it up from 12. He can't get it to go. And Utah the other way now. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Well, that's just taking your eyes off the target before releasing the pass. Very careless.
New Orleans making a switch here. Six-second difference between the shot and game clock. AI dishes to Franklin. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Franklin's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Matthews against Hardaway. Here is Matthews. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington. Fires from deep. Drops in the tray. Matthews has got 7 points here in this quarter. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, he was prolific in that first half. You know it's coming, but it's just so tough to stop.
And this is what he does, right, Greg? He's out there to score the basketball, and throughout that first half, he dominated.
So the Pelican 5 right now. New Orleans in the lead. High post, Davis. No good that time. And it's Utah the other way. To the middle. Here's Matthews. A shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Matthews has got 11.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And you love the heart, the fire they've shown here. Let's see if they can keep up this level of tenacity.
Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Here's Garrison. Good D by Matthews. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by AI. Quinn kicks to Hilliard. Poked away. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Utah has possession. Passes it to Mitchell for the lead. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Pelicans shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Matthews passes to Quinn. Matthews against Hardaway. Matthews finds Randall. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
All right, let's check out the stats for Hardaway. Some impressive play from him over the last month. 6th in three-point field goal percentage, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Quinn. He's got 14. Here's Randall. That one, no good. Pelicans leading by 5. To the middle. Here's Garrison. Up and in on the layup. He's got 16.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's Mitchell. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
What area of the floor can't Donovan Mitchell score from? This guy, terrific job on the interior.
AI in the post, covered by Mitchell. Davis gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Another solid game from this guy shooting the basketball, just adding to this lead. So hard to defend.
Here's Quinn. Back to Matthews. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Shoots from 14. Offensive rebound.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. AI passes to Davis. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Davis has got 18 points.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Matthews scanning the floor. Over Hardaway. Matthews no good. Pelicans leading by 9. Down low. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't let this kind of run continue. Really need to go back to the basics.
No, exactly. I think it's impossible to let this momentum continue. Let's see what they can come up with in the timeout.
Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. You look at AI, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Here's Mitchell, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. AI kicks to Davis, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pelicans have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 11. Matthews passes to Mitchell. And Utah, another 3.
Man, that's sure got to be a load off his mind after not hitting a single three-pointer in that first half.
Sue, that drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And that's 10 points for AI.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
I'll tell you, you got to admire the energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Markkanen, he's checked in for New Orleans. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. That shot is off.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
AI dishes to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Randall kicks to Mitchell. To the inside, and he jams it in.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. AI passes to Baxter. Stolen by Mitchell, and they're on the break. Here's Gilmore. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Davis. For Utah, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
Bradley's checked in for Randall. Leaf checked in for the Pelicans. Mitchell passes to Allen. Back to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, this is as exciting a combo guard as there is in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell's craftiness, his assertiveness, all of those things make this guy special.
New Orleans leading by 8. Here's Sue. The shot missing.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
With his first shot attempt, and yes, it's good.
Listen, Kev, this guy, one of the more reliable scorers in the league, night in and night out.
The Pelicans have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Here's Leaf. AI kicks to Leaf. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baxter. The shot that time, not on target. Bradley with some nice D. From the stripe. They get it again. Here's Carlson, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. He's been a factor for them over the last month. Right around 21 points per, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And for any other player putting up those numbers, we'd say they were great, but for him, they're just simply run-of-the-mill.
Agreed. A lot of guys in this league would be very happy with that stat line, but this guy is the real deal. He is built for more.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Yeah, a big change of possession in a tight ball game. We'll see if they've seized the momentum.
Pass to Bradley. Here's Gilmore. Nice ball movement by Utah. Mitchell dishes to Bradley. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. AI passes to Leaf. That one good for 2.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Utah.
Jazz trail by 4. Mitchell outside. To the middle. Here's Bradley. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Boy, he's able to get to the hoop, Kev, because of that great solid screen.
And the Pelicans making a change here. That free throw good from Bradley. Pelicans shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. AI passes to Franklin, and it's blocked by Bradley. Here's the break. Here's Mitchell, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Allen outside. The pass to Gilmore. Carlson. He's guarded by AI. 6 on the shot clock. For the lead. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Bradley. 17th in blocks. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And yeah, you see he's been doing this all year. One of the best shot blockers in the league, always threatening to send it back in style. AI kicks to Leaf. AI in the post, and it's blocked by Bradley. Here's Carlson. Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Pass to Leaf. Mitchell against Hardaway. Out to the wing. To the middle. And so here is New Orleans. Harrington, the pass to Leaf. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway against Mitchell. Good on the three-point shot. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
That's he did a nice job feeling the defense out, rising up with ease from the perimeter.
Franklin with the steal. Here's Leaf. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Utah Jazz. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Sunday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And looking at that Timberwolves matchup, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And the Jazz making a change here. Quinn's checked in. And here's Utah. They're on a 15-6 run. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Tries again. Pelicans with the rebound.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
Well, if he wasn't there, that shot's going in. Love the effort on the defensive end.
Leaf kicks to Franklin. Leaf passes to AI. Here's Franklin. Shoots the three. Gilmore grabs the miss. Gilmore's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Oh, great ball movement there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
The Jazz making a switch here. Hilliard's checked in. We've got 1:13 left here in the third quarter. AI dishes to Franklin, and he makes good on the layup. Franklin's got 6 points.
Boy, the assist just put on time and on target. Easy shot opportunity.
Here's Quinn. 14 points for him. It's good. He's got 16.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
AI in the post, off on the layup. Utah's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. He misses the free throw. Matthews, he's checked in for Utah. And he sinks the second.
You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Feeds it to Harrington. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
From past the arc. A second chance effort, and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Now here's Matthews, guarded close. A fadeaway, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Greg, he's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Matthews, and it's Quinn in at the 3. That's the group right now for Utah. Jazz trail by 3. And here's Matthews. Pulls from the top of the key, and right through it goes.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter. Boy, you got to love the determination there. He got good position and didn't take any chances. Finished right at the rim.
Passes to Hilliard. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Yeah, with the score this tight, someone has to come over and take the charge or at least contest the shot.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Outside Matthews. Here's Quinn. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. Randall's checked in for Bradley. Davis is checked in for the Pelicans. And it's Davis with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Here's Quinn. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, too much traffic in the lane. Very difficult finish with the defense draped all over him.
Jazz trail by 6. It's Matthews on the wing. He's guarded by AI. The baseline J off the mark.
I'll tell you, his inconsistency not helping their cause at all.
Here's Davis. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Another possession, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Hardaway's checked in for Leaf. Here's Carlson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. And New Orleans pushing it up now. AI with the ball. Down low, it's deflected.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's it for him. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg.
Locked and loaded. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice shot.
Love when we beat those dudes.
Appreciate it.
Nice shot selection.